Good morning and welcome to Wholesome Roots. There is a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on today, and I'm trying to think what would make a great video that I could put together today. Could it be making another goat paddock? It is time. I need to put together a new paddock for them today. Maybe that's what I'll make my video about. No, that's not the video I want to make. I feel like I've already made you quite a few of those. Or how about I make a video about repairing these strands of wire for the electric fence? No, that's too boring. I think you'd be more entertained watching seeds germinate. I think you might be better entertained hearing a turkey gobble. What if I make a video about milking goats? Yeah, I could have done that, but that's not the video I want to make today. What is it? There is something that I want to do today that is worthy of putting on film. It'll come to me, I'm sure. I just have to keep thinking. All right, I know what video that I want to make today. All right, so I need to spread this pile towards the pond, and I need to spread that pile towards the garden. Now, how am I gonna do that? With the tractor, of course. That's right, today I'm gonna do some stuff with the tractor to get this garden expanded and ready to plant more vegetables. I can't wait. The first implement that I'll be using today is this blade attachment. I borrowed it from a friend of mine. It's just been sitting over at his house for quite a while now. He doesn't even have a tractor that'll run it, so he loaned it to me. The blade actually can be positioned in multiple spots. A lot of people have it the opposite way, and they use this kind of blade to grade gravel driveways and such. I have it in the reverse position because I plan on backing into these piles for the desired effect. This will be my first time using the tractor for this job, so let's hope everything goes well and let's get to work. having the blade positioned backwards like this worked pretty well to knock those big piles down. As far as spreading them out, it did not work as well as I had hoped. But that is why they make it with so many different settings, is so you can change things up. Ideally, I would have some pins that would easily be able to be removed, so I can change this blade to the desired position. Unfortunately for me, I have bolts, nuts and bolts holding it. So in order to change it, I have to put in quite a bit of elbow grease to loosen up the nuts and bolts. But then, now that they're removed, I can simply rotate the blade to be positioned like this. Now I can drive over these same clumps and spread them out just a little bit further. The job is a little tougher than I'd like because of my tires. I have turf tires. They're great for not leaving marks. They are not so great for having traction in slick areas. And as you can see, these manure piles are pretty slick. So I'm having to be very careful to spread this stuff out without getting the tractor stuck. Well, I'd say I got it spread out pretty good with that blade. And now, on to the next step. The next step that we're gonna do here is we're gonna put a plow down and we're gonna break up some of this earth. Unfortunately, we've pretty much run out of time for the day, which that's a bummer, but any kind of progress is good progress. And obviously here we have lots of stuff that we just have to get done every day, and that routine stuff sometimes takes up the time that you would have to do other things. But that's the good thing about having the tractor here all the time, is we can get to it when we have a chance. So you guys want to see a preview, don't you? You know, I have not used this plow, so guess what? I'm looking forward to it as well. So how about we do that? Let's have a little preview. I won't do the whole shebang. We got a lot of rain scheduled to come tomorrow too, so having it spread out, all these manure piles spread out, that's fine. It can get rained on. If I were to plow it all up tonight and then it get rained on, I would just have to replow it. So yeah, let's have a little preview of what this plow is going to do. Wow, look at that. That is gonna really break this ground up. I'm impressed. It is, however, gonna be a little tricky dealing with these turf tires. I'm gonna have to be very careful not to get stuck. But now that I know what I'm up against, I think things are gonna go great over here. These areas right here, that's gonna be my biggest challenge as far as not getting the tractor stuck. Over here where this ground hasn't been broken up before, I don't think I'm gonna have that problem so much over here. But cool. Next step, get all this broken up with that plow, and then we're gonna run it over with the disc harrow and really break it up into the best garden ever. Well, part of me was a little bit bummed out that I didn't have time to go through this whole process. That's what I wanted to make my video about today primarily. But when I think about it, all the things that I talked about making a video about and not making a video about earlier, I actually kind of sort of made a video about all of those things. So I would say that's a fairly productive day here on the homestead. Made a new paddock, fixed electric wire, milked goats, did some fun stuff on the tractor, took care of chickens, cooked dinner for everybody. Yeah, this was a pretty great day. I hope you guys enjoyed being here for it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots. I think you'd be more entertained hearing a turkey gobble.